Riley fought with the influence of a demon at the close of the last round. To this point, Sadler knows he's been in a fight. He's a busy workman now. He has Riley's nose bleeding again. Sandy Sadler nodding to his corner on instructions from Charlie Johnston. In close, smothering those blows by Charlie Riley. Less than a minute to go of the 7th round. Sadler's been boxing beautifully this round. It's his best advantage. There's the end of the 7th round, and this has been a world beater as far as action is concerned for the crowd out here in St. Louis. Round number 9, Sandy Sadler, Charlie Riley at the St. Louis Arena. In these later rounds, Sadler handles Charlie Riley very easily, but Charlie's willing to let him do it. He wants to get that punch in. Two minutes to go, 9th round. Of a 10-rounder at the St. Louis Arena. Well, there's less than a minute to go of round number 9. Sadler's fighting the same tactical fight ever since he began to take command somewhere in the middle of the third round. You notice when Sadler coasts toward the end of any round, Charley Riley forces the fighting and gets a few good belts in. Round number 9 almost at an end. Riley bleeding again. There's the end of the 9th round. Well, just looking things over with Sandy Sadler, who has his back to you now, and Charley Riley, his adversary, ready to meet him for the final round coming up. A look back. Charley Riley began by fighting a furious onslaught in the first 2 rounds and making all the folks here, in a goodly-sized crowd they are at the St. Louis Arena, rise to their feet and cheer. From that point on, as the fight began to slow up, Sandy Sadler took things over and, well, you've seen the type of fight he's put up. Here it is, 10th and final round. In the white trunks, Sandy Sadler, featherweight champion of the world. In the black trunks with the white stripe, Charley Riley, ranking contender from St. Louis. Riley, who is bleeding but not too profusely from that nose, as he has been all through the fight, still keeps boring in. The camera doesn't reveal it as much as we can see it, but the referee is blood spattered, and so are the trunks of Sandy Sadler. Charley will have to land that right flush on the button to take the decision in this fight. And I use the word decision with quotes. Minute and a half to go of the 10th and final round here at the St. Louis Arena in St. Louis. Sadler is tiring Riley a bit now and has done serious damage to that nose. Boy, everything's being used in this fight. Elbows, heads, noses. Boy, this crowd is pro Charley Riley, and heavily so. Hometown. Well, Riley's taken everything that Sadler's thrown his way, including his Sunday punch. Now Riley's right eye is closing, and he's bleeding a bit, more profusely than before. About 15 seconds ago, the 10th round. Well, there it is. The fight's over. Riley's a badly battered boy. The crowd loves the way he fought. Sadler shakes him on the back, as you see. Congratulates him. Looks rather slyly at the customers. So we'll wait for the decision.
The winner on a split decision, Sandy Sadler. Sandy Sadler.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy Sadler winning a fairly good decision.